Today I'm in Dallas, Texas at the Sparkman Hillcrest Memorial Park. Sparkman Hillcrest is a very large cemetery located in North Dallas. Entering the cemetery from the Northwest Highway, proceed straight to the large mausoleum directly in front of us. It is here that we will begin our visit. Entering the mausoleum through the center entrance, turn right and proceed down the hallway to the Hall of St. Matthew. A few rooms in, we come to the final resting place of New York Yankee Hall of Famer Mickey Mantle and his family. The Mick, as he was known by his fans, played 18 seasons for the Yankees and is widely regarded as the greatest switch hitter of all time. Mickey Mantle died on August 13, 1995 from the complications of cancer. He is resting here with his wife Marilyn and his two sons, Billy and Mickey Jr. Returning to the main corridor, we make our way to the Hall of Adoration, where we come to the tomb of Sheriff Bill Decker. Sheriff Decker was a longtime law enforcement officer who came to national prominence for his pursuit of gangsters Bonnie and Clyde in the 1930s. On November 22, 1963, Sheriff Decker was the sheriff of Dallas County. He was riding in the lead car of the presidential motorcade with Dallas Police Chief Jess Curry when President John Kennedy was assassinated in Dealey Plaza. Just above the tomb of Sheriff Decker is the tomb of Judge Sarah Hughes. In the afternoon of November 22, 1963, Judge Hughes was summoned to Love Field and administered the oath of office to President Lyndon Johnson on board Air Force One following the assassination of President Kennedy. Leaving the mausoleum, we walk out to the lawn of reflection, directly in front of the mausoleum. On the far east corner near the road, we find the grave of Henry Wade, who was the Dallas District Attorney in 1963, and he prosecuted Jack Ruby for the murder of Lee Harvey Oswald. Wade also gained national prominence in 1973 when he argued the landmark abortion case Roe v. Wade before the United States Supreme Court. Resting just a short distance to the west toward the center of the lawn is noted Dallas businessman Clint Murchison Jr., who owned a number of successful companies including the Daisy BB Gun Company and Field and Stream magazine, but he is best known as the founder of the Dallas Cowboys in 1960. Murchison, for the most part, was a hands-off owner, allowing general manager Tex Schramm and coach Tom Landry to run the team. Clint Murchison Jr. died on March 30, 1987. He was 63 years old. Moving across the road to the lawn southeast of the mausoleum, we find the grave of oil magnate H.L. Hunt. Early in his career, Hunt would exchange poker winnings for oil rights, which allowed him to secure much of the rich East Texas oil fields. He was the chief inspiration for the TV series Dallas, and the character J.R. Ewing was loosely based on his life. At the time of his death in 1974, he was one of the world's richest men. Moving around the corner to the east, we come to a Texas historical marker which stands at the grave of Senator John Tower, who served in the United States Senate from 1961 to 1985. During his Senate career, he served as chairman of the powerful Senate Armed Services Committee and was nominated by President George H.W. Bush to be Secretary of Defense, but his nomination was rejected by the Senate. Senator John Tower died when Atlantic Southeast Airlines Flight 2311 crashed on approach to the Brunswick, Georgia airport. Moving to the back of the cemetery to an area known as Fogelson Triangle, we come to the grave of actress Greer Garson, who was one of the most popular actresses during the 1940s. She was a major star for Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer and received a total of 7 Academy Award nominations, including 5 consecutive nominations for Best Actress. She won the award in 1942 for her role as Mrs. Minerva. Greer Garson died on April 6, 1996, at the age of 91. My final stop at Sparkman Hillcrest is at the grave of longtime Dallas Cowboy coach Tom Landry. Coach Landry coached the Cowboys for a record 29 years and is regarded as one of the greatest coaches in the history of the NFL. During his career, he won 5 NFC championships, 2 Super Bowls, and was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1990. Coach Landry died on February 12, 2000, from the complications of leukemia. This concludes my visit to Sparkman Hillcrest Memorial Park in Dallas, Texas. If you like this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up below. If you want to keep up with my travels, please subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching.